Welcome back, lords and ladies, or welcome for the first time, lords and ladies. If you are joining me for the first time, I am Godless Gamer, and you're joining me for episode 13 in my series, The Rise of House Redmoor. Now, I am filming this on Friday the 13th, and this is episode 13. I personally am not superstitious at all, but I know there are people that are out there. Let's hope for your sake, guys, that this doesn't mean we're gonna have an unlucky episode. I don't think we're gonna have an unlucky episode. I'm actually in a really great mood. I am so happy right now. I'm totally excited to get into this episode. I'm gonna keep talking, but I'm gonna press continue because I'm that excited. But anyway, let's hope that this being Friday the 13th and this being episode 13 is not some kind of, I don't know. Like I said, I'm not superstitious, but let's conquer. Let's make 13 lucky. Let's make Friday the 13th, episode 13. Let's just make it lucky. Let's prove that it's all bunk, and we're gonna have a great episode, guys. So we're gonna jump right in. What's really good is that I did all the realm management. I've been starting to kind of do that for my episodes now. I'm doing a little bit of the tedious realm management stuff off screen, so you guys don't have to watch me do it, because as my court gets bigger, marriage lists get bigger, and as more kids get born, the kid lists gets really long. So it's just to save you guys time. I just take care of all of that off screen, and I also do use that as an opportunity to kind of look around. So I have taken a look around, and I kind of know how we're going to progress. And there's some things that I noticed that I could probably bring to your attention. I did spend some money. We built things in our realm. I spent a whole bunch of money on that. I took a look at people's opinions. I did my best to kind of manage them, and all of my vassals, give or take a couple. Oh, there's one that's in the orange. Or maybe not. Oh, nope, okay, this is a 5-year-old. I don't really care. My line of succession is good. Speaking of my line of succession, and something that I kind of decided off screen, was my wife is currently 148, and women with this trait will become infertile at around age 160. So at least this wife is getting towards the end of her fertility. So I thought to myself, we found out last episode that my heir, I didn't realize we were rivals, but that should go away. But we found out that our heir is a fornicator, which isn't like the end of the world. It really isn't the end of the world. It's fine. High Velothi opinion -5. So what? But I figured while my wife can still have kids, maybe I'll have another son, and maybe that son will turn out a little bit better. And the added bonus to that will be that any sons that I have now will be young relative to me. They'll be younger relative to me than my heir is, obviously. He's already 52, so if I have a kid, maybe by the time I die, my heir will be young enough to take the throne and have a nice long reign. Like, he'll be taking the throne at a relatively young age. Relatively young for a dark elf, because they live really long. But to the point, I am going to abandon celibacy right now, and let's hope that my wife has a son that is better than my heir. So he's going to have at least genius, and maybe a 4 lifespan would be good, but we got to keep our eye on it. So I am abandoning celibacy. I'm going to try to have another heir. And this will probably be the last generation of kids that I have. I say probably. Alright, let's develop our capital. Let's get these things done. Let's work off some stress as well. I do have a lot of magicka. Let's see how I can spend it. I already used the transmute. I already used the transmute spell with my realm priest to give me some money. But let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do to ourselves. We could summon an Atronach. We could do that. We could summon a Daedric army, but we are limited. We can only do the petty version of it. I can't do the lesser one. I could wait for it. I can get 200 men-at-arms that are 200 Daedra men-at-arms. Let's do that. Let's do that. I'm gonna wait for 5 more Magicka, and then we'll get some more Daedra. Those are all good. I'm just double-checking things. We're being exposed to coinage, and we are researching Silt Striders, which will end in 5 years. This will give us some development. Development growth plus 10%. Alright, and then as far as Conquest, I am going to press play. As far as Conquest, it's kind of obvious what we're going to be doing. We've been fighting Necrom and the Tribunal Temple. So let's pick off these last pieces of them. I can declare war for this, which I'm going to do. This is a separate little county. I am going to go... This is the first war I'm going to declare. Then we'll go to war with Necrom in 3 years. We got to wait 3 years. Or then maybe we'll go to war with the Tribunal Temple and take this little county. So, as far as Conquest goes, that's what I'm thinking. Alright. Best be on our way. I've just received the most... Oh, this is a befriend scheme against my Realm Priest. My son spends some prestige. I could gain some prestige. Yes. We are just waiting for our army to get up to full strength, and then we'll declare this war. You know what? They only have... Listen to me, guys. Listen to me. I've just been so, like... picky with when I declare wars that I'm so worried that I didn't even check. He only has 4 men. I think we can beat him with 40,000. I'm being so cautious for no reason. Hopefully just a battle will win it. Alright, me and my son aren't rivals anymore. I figured as much. That's good. This is a city holding. So I can't really hold this myself. Maybe I'll give it away. Or I'll start giving away something else. We'll figure it out. Alright, me and my Realm Priest are friends again. She is, we discovered last episode that she is a lover with my son. Where's my son? My heir, actually. He's a fornicator. That's because he has a lover. His lover is... Oh, wow. He has 2 lovers. Man, my son's getting around. Well, that's because he's a fornicator. Another reason why I kind of want another son. The son is kind of disappointing me with his promiscuity. Alright. Alright, now we have some decisions to make. We are in the process of conquering Akafel, and I've already given something away in it. It's a temple holding, but I already gave it away. I guess I'll hold on to this, and we'll just keep giving this away. I'll give away the least valuable piece, which is Keladon. It's actually bringing in a lot of levies, though. I'm also going to wait for this little war to end, this little civil war with Necrom and its vassal here. Necrom is losing. It's a dissolution war. So if this little vassal wins the dissolution war, he is winning. Necrom is destroyed, and all of his vassals become independent, which will speed things up. I won't have to keep declaring war against a single power. I'll have a whole bunch of different little small powers to go to war with, speeding up the conquest of this place. So let's wait for this. Let's wait for this little dissolution war to end. We have to give away this domain. I want to hold on to these. These are all castle holdings, and this is a valuable duchy, so I want these. Alright, let's just give away Caladan. Only Redanians can have land. Alright, we're gonna go to war for... These are temple holdings as well. Oh no, they're castle holdings. Just to take this last piece from the Tribunal Temple. This is the last piece they have on Vardenfell, and I might as well grab it before Telvanni inevitably does. So let's go to war. Full strength. Come on. Before we muster our troops, we can summon those Daedra now. The Daedric army, let's get the lesser to 190, we can afford it. Boom. And this men-at-arms regiment stays with me until we'll stand down on succession. Alright, we'll grab that perk in a second. Let's get these guys moving. This is the main castle of the holding. So we're gonna capture this one. I lost a seneschal, that's not good. Forced vassalization, Casus Belli. I don't know how many people I'm gonna be vassalizing. But we're gonna just get the whole tree. It doesn't matter. We're gonna get it inevitably. So, let's fight this war. I'm gonna keep it on 2. Now, why am I gonna keep it on 2? Because somebody in my comments wanted me to take a look at something. And I'll let the clock run while I look at it. They were interested in this major decision, become a lich. So I'm just gonna read this for them because I don't know what this is about either. I don't think I'm going to be doing it. It seems like it'd be it's like a nice, interesting role-playing thing to do, but let's take a look at it. Every day, I'm going to be multitasking. Every day, my flesh grows weaker, and every night, the dim glow of arcade taunts me. No more. My understanding of unlife grows, and the chains that bind me to mortality can be eroded away by my will. I shall suspend my very soul in a liminal space where neither the dark waters of oblivion nor the blinding light of Aetherius will be able to find it. I will have need of exotic matter from all across Arbus and plenty of sacrificial souls. This is fell work, and unless my faith accepts my aspirations, it will be that much more difficult. So, now, what does doing this get us? Very quickly, let me go catch them. So what does this give us? It gives us the Lich trait, which gives us all these monthly piety. We lose some piety, we lose prestige, which is kind of rough. I do need prestige. But I think it's basically going to make me immortal. Worse stress loss, I do get some natural dread, and here's the real punisher. Especially early on in a campaign, you want monthly lifestyle experience, and losing 90% of it, that's a big hit. And you can't have children anymore because you're a zombie, basically, so... you get some magicka. Not really a lot. Only +2. I lose the trait lifespan 3 because you become immortal. My faith has to have mastery over undeath. You have to have the trait Necromancer. It's only 1,000 piety, 300 gold. So this is interesting. I mean, just for like shits and giggles, like I would like to do it. I think it would be fun, but I don't know if I'm gonna ever do that. Maybe in another campaign I'll mess around with it, but that's gonna mess up everything. Like if you just have one ruler for the rest of the campaign, I don't know. That takes away kind of some of the fun of managing your family. Some people might think managing your family is a little tedious and boring, but sometimes it's fun. It's kind of what the challenge of the game is, managing your kids and doing all that stuff. And I enjoy that stuff, so... Oh, they just bushwhacked. They just bushwhacked my army while I was too busy jibber-jabbering. That's okay, guys. They hired what? They hired a bunch of holy orders? Is that what happened? Holy order, 7,000 men. Alright. If you insist. If now I'm paying attention, AI. Now I'm really paying attention. Alright, a holy order wants to set up shop somewhere. Where do you want? Alright, they want to set up shop in a county that I personally hold. So I think that means that I'll be able to call on another holy order. Let's see, because I'm going to do it. I want that gold. Nope, it just added to the holy order that I already have. And I can still summon them for nothing. Which is really great. Alright, let's get revenge. I was trying to be nice and talk to you guys, talk to my viewers, but the AI was like, oh my god, he's just talking. Get him. Alright, we're just gonna stay here and siege it. I have to replace my seneschal. Wow. If I can convert this guy, I wouldn't mind him as a knight. I'm doing it. I want a knight. I want a knight. Let's force these people. Yes, we're gonna force him. I've got pretty good knights. We're up in the 30s. Oh, wow, 56. Damn. Oh, by the way, I did install another mod. I got the Night Manager because I was kind of tired of going through the whole list of just picking people. So I got this nice mod, the Night Manager, so I can kind of manage it just from here, and I already did it. So another great mod, pretty useful one. One of the most popular mods, actually. All right. I don't need to hire that Holy Order. Let's just do this ourselves. High Velothi's favor increased by 10. Nice. Alright. They're getting attacked by somebody else. They're getting attacked by Telvanni. Serves you right. Alright, she's got 10 years, roughly, to get pregnant. $200 gold, yes. We have so much money. Let's build things. I don't know why I'm building here. Alright, that was a little bit... I'm getting too excited. I'm giving these away. I shouldn't be building these up. I need to be building up my holdings. I'm prioritizing money-making buildings, but if there's nothing else to build, we'll build up the military ones. I do have a holding down here as well. We're good there. Let's check Vivek. Alright, Vivek is good. Back to war. I'll take the prestige. Oh, we won. Oh wow, they got it too. But too bad, they still lost. Oh, I see what happened. I see what happened. Okay. Alright, I can't... okay, so basically we're at war with House Telvanni. I guess House Telvanni claimed this county while we were at war at the same time. So now we have to fight House Telvanni, which is fine. I don't think they can pull their allies into this. Maybe they will. Alright, let's see. Let's see who's fighting. Telvanni doesn't have any allies. It's just me against Telvanni. So what we're going to do, since we have a little bit of war score, we have a kind of a little bit of a one-up on them. I'm going to quickly send my army back to my capital. We're going to recuperate a little bit. I'll hire a couple holy orders or something, or just the one. And then we'll fight House Telvanni. We can beat them easy now. We can beat them so easily now. We just can't get caught off guard or something. This is the time where I need to pay attention, so let's pay attention. We go back to the capital, guys. Come on, hurry up. Can we commission any good artifacts? Nope. I have to give away some holdings. I'll keep doing that. My friend Aaron was murdered. Has murdered my son. He's my best friend. I did disinherit this son. I should be really mad. But he's not my heir, and I kinda don't really care that he's dead. Don't really care. He gained the trait murderer, so he's suffering that kind of penalty. Everybody loses opinion of him. Alright, let's imprison him. He's still our best friend, and let's get something out of him. Let's at least make him pay somehow. And then while we're in this screen, we'll take care of prisoners. Alright, this is him. What can we get out of him? We can banish him. We can get a weak hook on him. Do I want to banish him? I just like his really good intrigue. I could use him as a spy master, like, just in case my spy master dies or something. Alright, I'm just gonna get a hook on him. I can't execute him for free, so convert. I can execute him safely. I can execute you safely. My son's already my architect. Let's have our other son do it. They're all good aptitude. I like having a family member as my seneschal. Everything else is good. Alright, let's give away these holdings. Let's kick out this holy order and give this away first. This is another barony we gotta give away. Sure. Alright, and we're only over by one. Alright. One of you guys. this one. I think this is the duchy capital as well. Oh, no, no, this one is. Alright. I'll give the duchy capital to a family member or something. Alright, now, back to business. Army recharge in Vivek. I didn't get any stress for my son dying, which is kind of funny. You have a court event? Let's check it out. Alright, this person wants to be my court musician. Court musician depends on diplomacy, and her diplomacy is terrible, or his diplomacy is terrible. Get out. We can call a hunt. Need to start converting places. Need to start promoting places. Disrupt schemes. Alright. Come on. Come on, frames. Get better. By the way, we are saving up our prestige. We need 7,000. I want to change my culture. I want to embrace a tradition. So all of this prestige is getting saved up. I'll hire that holy order now. While House Telvanni just does whatever it's gonna do. My king, you are currently in possession of something someplace that should be mine. Oh no. No. It belongs to me. Nobody gets land unless I say so. Alright, I know they're sieging me, that's okay. They're gonna die. Every single one of them. Alright, we got 40,000 troops, that's enough. Alright, here comes the pain. I can gain some court grandeur and everybody gets opinion of me? Okay, easy. And since we're already in the screen, let's listen to some grovelers. Yep, let's do that one. I lose 300 gold. Each of your vassals pays 5 gold to you. You gain extra taxes for 2 years? No. I lose 500 gold. Alright, it's a survey. He wants to do a survey. Alright, he's lucky I have the money. He's lucky I'm rolling in money, because I probably wouldn't have done that. Oh, now it's too late. And they're gonna come at us piecemeal, like a bunch of morons. Next. 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 Dead. And that got us all the way up to 88 war score. Wow, House Telvanni are chumps. Overblown chumps. They are going to be so easy to fight. Getting our holding back should win it. Thank you, House Telvanni, for proving that I can beat you easily. Alright. Oh, here we go. Look at that. Wow. That's awesome. Yeah, Friday the 13th, yeah. We're getting so lucky here. Alright, so that Dissolution War ended. We are in the process of taking Akafel. All we need is this one county. Here we go. Not even gonna let my guys catch their breath. My army, they're trying to catch their breath. I'm throwing them right into the fray. Survey's completed. For 30 years, I get vassal tax contribution plus 10%. I approve. Alright, that's very nice of them. They're going to stand there and wait for us. Doesn't look like my wife is going to have kids. Well, she has a little bit of time left still. Wow, 2 schemes are going on against me. I just got this twice. I got more vigilant for 5 years 2 seconds ago. I guess I'm more vigilant? Does this stack? I don't even know if it stacks. I doubt it. Is that somebody in my prison? Yeah, I got prisoners to take care of after this. I can get 11 dread. There's a risk that I could spend 150 prestige. Alright, he just loses 5 opinion of me. Who is this? He's my vassal. I want the dread. And I want this county. Alright, cool. Now this gives us the ability... This gives us the ability to create this duchy now. Let's make sure we're finished giving away... No, we are in the process. Alright, we have to give away this. I already have 2 duchy titles, so before I can make a 3rd one, I have to give away one of them. We already gave away all the counties here, so let's give away the duchy title now. To this little girl, to this 10-year-old. She is in the duchy capital, so... She's getting the title. Congratulations, little girl. You're in the right place at the right time. Take it. Now we can create this one. Which got us some more prestige. And I can give away something else. There we go. Next war. Which capital do we want? Or which one? Counties do we want? Well, we want all of them. I guess it doesn't really matter. Alright, this is a 4-county duchy. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's the same size. I could create the Kingdom of Necrom soon. Damn. I won't be creating any... Alright, what's nice is that she owns all this land personally. She owns it. She didn't make any vassals in her realm. So, conquering this duchy and using this casus belli, I'm not going to create any vassals. So this is all going to get... I'm going to take all of this. Yeah. Yes, please. It's going to be expensive. I do have to spend a lot of prestige, but you got to spend prestige to become prestigious. As I always say. Let's take care of prisoners first, before they start rotting in my dungeon. Can I execute you? Yeah. Public execution. Alright, this person has no family, no relationships. I can execute them for free. Same with this guy. Same with this guy. Same with this guy. Alright, let's see with this guy. Nope, he's got some lovers. Alright, he's lucky. I mean, I could just execute him, it doesn't really matter, but just for role-playing... Oh, wow, he won't even convert. I'm executing him. I enjoy executing people so much. As you can clearly see, everybody, these are everybody I've executed or murdered. This is like 50 people. 59 people I've killed. And that's not even, we're not even done yet. We're just scratching the surface. Alright, let's declare this next war. Let's do it. War for the duchy. Hopefully it doesn't take my army too long to muster. Oh, not bad. I don't need to hire a holy order. I'll save my piety. Not bad. Alright, my wife still has some time. She still has some time. She could do it. That was easy. Didn't even have to fight. Alright, next war is going to be with Romethren, because they're all by themselves, but first, domain management. Alright, this is the duchy title, so I'm going to make this person a duke. Let's give it to a family member. A great-grandson. Granddaughter. Is this a disinherited son? Yeah, this is a disinherited son. I can give it to him. He's got really good stewardship. He'll be a good duke. His opinion of me is great. Sure. He's my food taster, so I'll lose him as a food taster. I don't care. He's gonna be a duke. I don't think he wants to be my food taster. He wants to be a duke. He's my son. He's suffering some opinion penalties because of his personality, but he's my son. We're good. Alright, we're gonna create and then give away Romethren next. So, I am over my limit. Let's take care of it. Let's give away this one. Alright. Let's let my army catch their breath for, like, a month or two. Let's let them catch their breath, because we're immediately going to go to war here. I'll leave it running, but I just want to check things. All this stuff. Mystical Communion, yes. Work off some stress. Let's wrestle. I was thinking about doing the exoticize a grand hall, because I'm not really I'm not gonna look at the court, but it's like an Indian, like Asian kind of themed court, and it's okay. But I did take a look. I was like, what would I want to change it to? And all the courts that I could change it to, they're all like Eastern Asian courts as well. So I can gain some. I spend court grandeur. I spend prestige. Yeah, no. Uh-oh, dangerous faction. Peasants. Not worried. I don't need to increase control. I'm giving all these away, so my vassals can do it. Alright, we're good. We are done with our fascination. So we got Silt Striders, plus 10 development, 10% development. What do we want next? Unlocks all early yeah, academy buildings. We haven't really messed with that yet. I can get armored. I can get heavy cavalry. Mage's bonus. Damage. Children educated by a character with a positive arcana affinity trait will gain a student of magicka trait. Max size of mages regiments. Ooh. Movement speed wouldn't be bad either. A couple of these would be pretty good. I think I'm going to put off the buildings. The building ones, like military buildings and fortification buildings. I think I can hold off on doing those. While we're getting coinage. High Crown Authority, I don't really need that right now. Let's do this one. Codified Magical Studies. And somebody wants an alliance. No. You're not worth my time. Alright, let's build things. Build things again while I'm letting my army charge. Alright. Oh, here we go. Some here. But we're looking good, development-wise. Alright, here we go. Army. Fight. Now. Oh, House Telvanni, you bastards! They jumped on that right quick. They jumped on that right quick. Oh, there's another little county out here. Oh, it's part of my Necrom duchy. It's a little castle holding. Hey, I almost let that slip by. Or wait, is it a part of this duchy? Let's see. No, it's a part of Necrom. Alright. Well, we'll grab that too. Let's grab this duchy first, though. Let's see if we're going to create any vassals. Nope, we're not going to create any vassals. We're going to get all of this ourselves. Let's spawn up here, just to be safe. Damn you, Telvanni! You sneaky bastards. Alright, let's go fight them. Maybe the battle will win it. Uh-oh. Hello there. As Obi-Wan would say. Hello there. Is this a bunch of holy orders? Oh no, House Dress. They called in House Dress? We gotta fight our ally? Alright, I'm not worried, but, Alright, let's... Just to play it safe, let's hire this holy order. $5,000 soldiers should do the trick. And now look at House Dress. Now they're running. Let's keep an eye on them. They're going for my vassal. Alright, if I get this capital, it should end the war. The House Dress can do whatever they want. Let's do this one. Sure. Alright, I have some peasants revolting, but we're about to win this war. I am not granting a tax lien. I think they're gonna... Yeah, they're rebelling right next to us. That's really convenient. Rally the troops were already rallied. Alright. Alright, one thing at a time. Let's do this in little bites. Let's manage our domain very quickly now. I could create this duchy and give it away. Three, 4. Yeah. I only have one duchy title. Let's do it. We can do it. Give me more prestige, please. And let's give it away. We only have to give away 3. 1. I'm just checking to see if there's any doubled up. Nope. This one. Just as long as they're Redanian and they have decent stewardship. That's all I care about. Alright. Let's fight some peasants. Let's go slaughter some peasants. These smelly peasants. I hate smelly peasants. Let's go get them. And we're gonna execute their leader. The sun is shining. The living's easy. Riley's on the microphone. Alright. The sun is shining and peasants are milling about the tourney hosted by my wife. All my Oathmen cheer as McQueen announces the tournament in their honor. And for once I get to simply sit and watch. Every Oathman gains a 20 opinion of me for 8 years, or do I want that? Alright, that's... No, I want this. All my knights for 8 years? Damn. Alright, this is the peasant leader. She's not impressive. She's got 24 martial, but... I'm not putting a peasant as my counselor. We're gonna do the only thing that we can do and should do is executor. Alright, let's cut this one some slack. Nope. Alright, we'll renounce. She has to renounce her claims and give me a hook. If you want to get out of my prison, it's going to cost you like 100 gold. Thank you. Alright. House Redmoor. I like how we own this little peninsula now. And then we can finally start fighting House Telvanni. And I think the first thing we're going to do is take this from them. I can negotiate an alliance with my duke. Alright, sure, why not? If I'm his ally, he can't rebel against me. So, sure, I'll take that a free alliance. No problem. Alright, everybody's good. We changed our fascination. There's one kid that we can educate here. Let's do that. He wants to be a steward. Alright. This is my kind of kid. He wants to be stewardship. Alright, what else? What else? What else? Council's all good. I just checked them. Let's check opinions. I haven't looked at opinions in a while. Oh, they love me. They all love me. I don't need absolute crown authority. I don't need it. We have buckets of money. Let's check buildings again. Alright, we're pretty much all built up everywhere. Alright, how hard would it be to murder House Telvanni leader? Not great. Alright, we want this little... We forgot this little thing. I want this little teeny little island. Let's take it from this reclusive, flagellant, drunkard murderer. I don't think her subjects are going to mind that we're going to take her stuff. And I think I'm going to hold on to this personally. It is a castle holding that I can hold. So we can hold on to it. It's part of my duchy, so might as well. This little island doesn't know what's coming. Who are their allies? A duchy in House Indoril. Their allies won't even get here in time by the time I win this. Alright, he accepted my alliance. Yeah, he called his ally in. Come on, guys, hurry up. We don't need a holy order or any such nonsense. Alright, I don't think my wife's gonna have any more kids. A wild drog appears. While I was rushing from one appointment to another, Rithal approaches me, color escaping his face. I don't need to hire somebody. I'm gonna slaughter this monster. Ooh, I'm gonna get 350 prestige. Yeah. 0% chance that I would fail. Alright, we got our next Dynasty Legacy. Let's grab Magical Drills, a max size of Mages Regiments, and my Mages just get buffed. Yes. After this war, I'll increase my Mages. Alright, we're gonna give away the last piece of Akamora. And this is gonna be a Duke, so... Family member? A great-granddaughter? Giving them titles isn't really helping me with my prestige. Like normally, like in CK3, if I make a family member, I give them a high-ranking title, I'll gain some renown from it, but I'm not getting any of that. I'll give it to this guy. And let's give him the duchy title. Do we have to? We don't have to do it yet. Alright, I'll just hang on to the duchy title for now. There's already a little civil war going on in Akafel. Let's see how that turns out. Doesn't affect me. We are coming up on an hour. I was hoping that we can get this. It might be a tedious war against House Telvanni. But we can call in our allies. Are we still allied with Dress? Yeah, we are. But I don't know if I don't know if I want to go to war for just this county, because then I'm gonna have to wait 5 years, because I can't murder the guy to end the truce faster. I gotta wait 5 years, and I'd rather grab a bunch in one grab. I was thinking about fighting for this duchy that we're already in the process of taking, Grayslands or something. Yeah, Northern Grayslands. Yeah, or I do have this little county in Sheagorad. We have this little county that they still own. So we have options on what to do. I just want to make sure I'm getting the most bang for my buck. I wouldn't mind just getting this little county. I know it may seem like, why are you just grabbing a county from all of this? Well, it's because I'm already in the process of making this Ramithrin duchy, and I need the last piece of it in order to create this title. You cannot complete... I do not completely control this county, or this duchy, so I need it. Alright, and I don't think I'm going to go to war. I think I'm just going to stay paused. We're about to hit an hour, so... I guess I'll save it for the next. We got a whole bunch of conquest, everybody. I mean, we are set. We are arguably the strongest individual house already. Just looking at everybody's military, 20,000 roughly, 16,000, 14,000, 24,000. Telvanni's on the stronger side. And Redoran and Hlaalu are still allies. They still have this negotiated alliance. Come on. I want the rest of Vardenfell. I want these little pieces here, but I've been holding off on doing that. Alright, let's check things. Let's go on a pilgrimage. We've got so much money, we can do whatever we want. Let's go to Redania. And since we're going to be holding on to this, what kind of buildings does it have? Alright, it's already kind of built up. And then I think everything else is already built up already to the max. So let me just double check. Yeah. Oh, no. Oh, no, that was the wrong one. Yeah, I just upgraded a... I just upgraded a little barony. Whatever. And I'm also trying to get Balmore, or Branora. I took this from the Tribunal Temple. We can grab this duchy from Telvanni. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. 3 more counties. I just don't want to spread myself too thin, guys. I just want to focus on one geographical location first before I start getting holdings and making vassals all around the damn place. I want to keep them focused, you know what I mean? It grow in a systematic way, in an organized way, not just haphazardly. So I guess we'll make a decision. I'm leaning towards maybe finishing this duchy. Branora. Grab it from Telvanni. That's a big chunk. It's another piece of Vardenfell. And I do want to control all of Vardenfell. Alright, guys, so I am gonna wrap it up here. Let me just double check things. Check my debts. Okay, we're good. I will do the realm management stuff off screen. All this stuff is okay. I don't think I can hold court. Nope. We do have a Liberty faction. That's not good. I have so much damn money. Let's just give them gifts. Gift. 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 Bribery does wonders. That didn't even make a dent in my bank account. We have a bunch of peasants that are a little bit angry here, but that should resolve itself over time. So we are good, guys. We are good, everybody. Oop. Alright, now we're good. Alright. I think, overall, pretty good episode. A lot of conquest. We took out Necrom. Necrom is no longer a thing. The Tribunal Temple is still a power. They have one county. That's all they have left. But they are out of Vardenfell, and they're off this peninsula here. And we are now the strongest house, for all intents and purposes. Which is good. House Redmoor. Hell yeah. Alright, guys. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Thank you for watching. Thank you so much for watching. I really mean it. You guys are amazing. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. What are you waiting for? And don't forget to leave those comments, guys. Love reading those comments. So, until the next episode, have a good one, guys.